Did you bring anything with you?
Oh, do you really want to hear that story?
We want to hear that. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for watching. So, I just wanted to drop in for a quick moment. I'm going to let you get back to the interview, but this is part 2 of a two-part interview with DESTI Bride Jamellah. That's her over there. So if you haven't seen part 1, then I will have the link to that in the description below, and then I'll also add it up here in this area. In part 1, we talk about everything from how did she choose her vendors, how did she choose her destination, how did she save her money, all that good stuff is in part 1. This is she's on her way to Jamaica with her husband to have her wedding, and then everything in between that, everything that went on from being at the airport to saying I do, and then even after the I do's, and what would she have done differently. All of that good stuff is in this part. So just wanted to let you know what you're looking at and what's going on right now. I will not keep you any longer. If you're new, consider subscribing. We do this every single week, and as usual, all details are in DESTILAND. The link is in the description below as well. And if you ever have any questions, leave a comment. And I am always watching, and I got you. So yes, enjoy. See you guys at the end. Did you bring anything with you?
Oh, do you really want to hear that story?
We want to hear that.
So that was one of there were two kind of like big hiccups, and that was the first big hiccup. So we left that Tuesday, and of course, trying to remember everything. We split a lot of stuff up, hey, you're going to take the wedding programs. Hey, you're going to take the bouquets. We just divided and conquer amongst the wedding team pretty much between the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, split everything up. And him and I had 4 suitcases, two each that we were going to check. My dress was my carry-on, and, he just had like a backpack. And we ended up leaving out of the house a little late to get to the airport. We get to the airport so late that they have stopped checking the luggage. So I'm literally having a nervous breakdown. My mom took us there. And it was horrific. I'm like talking to the people at the counter, Southwest, talking to them at the counter. I'm like, I'm getting married. No, you're going to have to get on a flight tomorrow. I'm like, a flight tomorrow? No, I have to go today. And then one of the managers came out and she was like, the only way you can get on this flight right now is if you go without your luggage. And I was like, what do you mean go without my luggage? Because they had, I guess, shut off the belts and they weren't, sending the luggage down anymore. And he was pissed. I mean, livid. He was so upset. He even got upset at me because I was just like, look, you can stay right here and be upset. I'm going to figure out a way to get us.
Yeah, I don't have time to just sit upset right now. Okay.
And that was him. And I get it. It's just, all right, let's think it out. Let's figure out. That was him. And he's always been that way. And I'm appreciative of it. But not in that moment when this plane is about to leave. So literally they were like, yes, you can get on now, but you can't take any of your luggage. So we started like figuring out who was coming the next day, which was like my grandmother, his mother. And we said that they would just, because Southwest lets you get 2 free bags. So we just said that we would, send our luggage through them. But of course, take out some of the
important
things, the important things. So of course, everyone joked and was like, you made sure you had your dress. I did. That was the only thing I went down with.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I went down there with a dress.
Did you guys do carry-ons?
Yes, we had carry-ons, but there wasn't
nothing was in them.
Nothing much was in it, just because of the way everything was packed. Oh my gosh, that was interesting.
Wow. So luckily your mom, so you just gave the stuff back to your mom. You put it back in the car with her.
Put everything back in the car with her. And then she then went and took like 2 bags to my grandmother. I think a bag went to his mom. My sister carried a bag. So they got everything down because they were all coming Wednesday. So when we had got down there, his brother and his wife was already down there. So we had I'm like, hey girl, I need to get some dresses from you.
I need something
down here with nothing pretty much. So I mean, I guess it was kind of good that of course you always try to find like the light or the positive out of the horrible situation. I was like, the good thing is we don't have anything, so we can just relax. Like literally
you literally got off that plane and went straight on. You didn't have to wait
Yeah.
for your stuff, nothing.
Not even that, but when we got to the resort, it's like, oh, we don't want to be in these clothes. So we literally stayed in a room and we slept.
Ooh.
We slept, which was much needed because all of our guests were arrived. Not all, but guests are starting to arrive the next day. So just really being able to just sleep and relax. So
Yeah, it forced you to.
yeah,
That's
pretty
awesome.
much.
Did you guys do like wedding bags and or
Yeah,
boxes or any welcome
we did.
situations?
I still have extra bags. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I still have so many bags, but we had like these little bags, and we put all these welcome tags on it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna turn it around.
Oh,
Yeah, we had
it
these.
means the world to have you here to help us celebrate our special day. Did you make those?
Yeah, I
Those are
actually
cute.
like laminated them, and
Yeah.
inside the bags, I don't even know what's in here. Oh yeah, this is just extra stuff. Like we did sunglasses for everyone. Of
Oh.
course, the lip balm, the sunscreen, like little packets of sunscreen and stuff. But yeah, that was the bag. There was all types of goody stuff in there, but and then we gave out flip flops. Gave out flip flops too, so it was pretty cool.
Oh. And those were in the check bags, I'm assuming.
Somebody brought those to him.
Somebody.
Remember?
Oh
So
yeah, you did say you had the bridal party already. Different people carrying. How many bridesmaids and groomsmen did you have?
8 and 8.
8 and 8.
8 and 8, and it was fun. It was fun. It was fun.
How did you decide?
Um, it was tough because what was it? We had started the wedding planning, and I have like two really really close girlfriends. Of course, I have my best friend since of like 18 years. I have her, and it was between her and another one of my really really close friends who I've been friends with since like high school, ninth grade of high school. And in terms of like trying to decide on a maid of honor, of course everyone was like, oh, you're gonna pick Felicia, my best friend. But I actually went with my other friend who I was a little bit more close with.
Mm-hmm.
And my best friend was okay. She understood. Although another one of the bridesmaids told me that she did feel some kind of way. But the story behind it was, I really wanted to pick someone who I kind of connected with more. And my maid of honor was one who I connected with every single day, like
Yeah.
24/7. Not that I didn't have that with my actual best friend, but, it was just understandable. And then someone who was, had a little bit more free time, who can help. She was busy with several different things at the time. But the bad part was we all grew up together. Like all of us, we've all been friends for years since like middle school. She actually passed away that December. Yeah,
Who?
December. My best friend. Yeah,
Before the wedding?
before the wedding. Yeah.
Oh, Jamela.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was just. Yeah, it was crazy. That November. Yeah, November of 2016. Yep, because she knew about the book and brunch and everything, and she passed away November 20. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get it wrong, but it was like right before Thanksgiving. Yeah, right before Thanksgiving. Um, she passed away from an asthma attack that just went pretty bad. So that really took a toll, and I just did not know how I was gonna come back out. I knew I had to come back out because, remind you, we had already had everything kind of set up. The book and brunch was the month before. She herself had paid her deposit, to go down there. So that literally took, I want to say, like maybe 2 months out of the planning, just being there for her
Absolutely.
family and being there for everything. I mean, that was literally the worst experience ever in my entire life. But we got through, all of the friends, we stuck together, we got through, we did it. We incorporated her into the wedding. The night before the wedding, we did oh gosh, I can't remember a lantern release just for her. We had I remember at my bridal shower, we all had like yellow. Her favorite color was yellow. We had yellow flowers in our hair for her. And I even think we had like yellow ribbon on our bouquets. One of my bridesmaids' sisters made all of our bouquets because it was just easier to get them artificial and then travel with them. They looked amazing. So she put
They
them all
did.
together and they look awesome.
Your bouquet is artificial?
Yep.
Okay. You guys, when you see the show notes, you're not going to believe it. It's absolutely amazing. But yeah. But you
Yeah.
did the yellow on there?
Yeah, we did that for her. And yeah, that was tough. But in in all, we knew that we were going to have a big party on both ends because he has like all of his friends who he has grown up with and they've been friends forever. And then same thing here, all of my friends who I have been friends forever pretty much, like my immediate circle, were the ones who who ended up being on the team.
Awesome.
And my two sisters. So we had like a junior bridesmaid. That was my younger sister. She is 15. And then, of course, we had the junior groomsmen, which were the boys. So I honestly don't remember what pictures I sent you. So just let me know if I need to send you some more.
We'll go through some. I'm going to reach
Okay.
out to Michael also, but
Okay.
we'll go through those a little later. I need to see how you were feeling at some certain points and get some stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's awesome that life does happen and, you have to keep it going. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that you were able to, have a tribute for her. So.
Yeah, we did like a prayer and we did the lantern. The lantern release was so nice. It was so nice. And the trouble we went into that because those sky lanterns are not prohibited in the state of Maryland. So we had to get them shipped to South Carolina. And one of my aunts, they're like aunts, the two people who helped me with everything. They were like my wedding planners, loved them dearly. I don't know if I sent you their shirts, but they had on the shirt the day of the wedding that says property of Jam and Poe. Like they helped kind of organize everything.
Is that Patrick's nickname?
No, so these actually are
no, Poe. Is Poe his?
Yeah, Poe is
okay.
Patrick. Yeah. But the Aunt Viv and Aunt Dana, they are our friends' actual aunts. So we just claimed them as our aunts. So and they were willing to help. They were willing to jump aboard, and they did a great job. They did a great job. I'm so appreciative of them.
Okay. Oh. Did you guys have any, when you were sent, did you get any pushback from any family members, or was everybody just on board with Destination?
Everyone was on board. I really feel like everyone was on board. I feel like may have gotten a little bit of pushback from my mother-in-law. Just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a little. But she was on board. She was ready to go.
And she had a ball, didn't she?
She wants to go back. Every time we talk to her, y'all can have y'all first year anniversary, but second year anniversary, we are doing a trip and everybody is going back. And I'm like, okay, Mom, we're going back. She loved it. She loved everybody. Loved it. You know how many people were like, can you guys get married again? I know you've heard that before.
Yes.
Can you guys get married? I'm like, no.
I'm like, yes. My husband's like, no. I'm like, yes, let's do it again. I want again. Yes.
No. I enjoyed everything, but I was really in love with my dress. I don't know if I sent you like all the details and intricates of my dress, but
I just zoomed in a lot. I was doing a lot of zooming.
I couldn't decide on, people were like, oh, are you going to change your dress, to go into your reception? I was like, no, I paid for this bad boy. I'm wearing it all night long. And I did. I wore it all night long. So loved my dress. Wasted shoes. I ordered shoes and did not wear them. I actually need to try to post them and sell them because I didn't wear them. I ended up just doing the foot jewelry all night long. Night long.
Yeah, that's funny. I'm actually in the middle of a blog post right now that's things that basically, I don't have a great title yet, obviously, but the basis of it is things that destination brides don't need that traditional brides do. You know the difference.
The
And
beach.
and shoes is number one on that for me.
Yeah,
It's just
shoot.
depending. You can't say if you're having your wedding on a beach or somewhere, then that's the answer. Obviously, destination could be anywhere. It could be on a mountain. It could be anywhere. But
Yeah.
that can be a waste of money.
Yeah.
Although
My shoes were cute. They were really nice, but it just.
yeah. I mean, I'm keeping mine. I have mine.
Did you wear them now?
So, oh yeah, I need to, of course, share all of my wedding photos. So you'll see those soon. But I'm hold on. So I got married on the beach, and of course everything was there. But
oh, yeah, you got to keep those. You have
these
to keep those.
are everything, and I had no intention of buying shoes, and I actually was in the market. Maybe we should just put these right.
Those are so cute.
No. But I had no intention of having wedding shoes because I knew that my dress was super duper long and it was a lot going on with it, and everything was insane. The venue, like the whole thing, is a private beach, even the reception. So I just was looking for bachelorette party shoes, and then those showed up.
Those were a gem.
And they happened. I did not wear them for my bachelorette party, but I did wear them on my wedding day. So literally just the getting ready photos, and then walking into the shuttle. And then once we got to the venue, we took them off, and then we just put them up on. I was joking when I said I was going to do it, but I guess I wasn't. We ended up putting them on our sweetheart table. Like they were literally sitting on the sweetheart table. People were going around taking pictures of them. It was a whole thing. Aww. So yeah, that's what we did with that. So yeah, shoes are definitely a option if you're having a beach wedding.
Yeah, no, definitely didn't need them. Now, of course, some of my bridesmaids, they got out of their foot jewelry. I'm looking for a charger for my phone. Sorry.
So did they get foot jewelry as also?
Yes, I ordered foot jewelry for all of them.
Was that like a gift that you did, or?
Yeah, just gave that to them, and then I had my own foot jewelry, which was a little different. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to plug up this charger.
Okay. Cool. So, foot jewelry. So you got your bridesmaids' foot jewelry.
Yes.
Where'd you get it?
The Wish app.
Did you use that? I've never used it before.
I used the living daylights out of it just for the wedding.
Really?
Ordered so much stuff from the Wish app. So much stuff. And of course you had to order way in advance because it takes forever to arrive because it's coming from Blegazé somewhere. Right. But you just I used the Wish app a lot for the wedding because there was a lot of that, and of course Amazon. But all of the foot jewelry came from the Wish app.
Okay. And that just brought me back to the suitcases. So you had 4 suitcases full of stuff. What was in those suitcases outside of clothes, wedding wise? What did you bring?
One too many swimsuits. One too many swimsuits. You know, us females just have to have choices and
options.
Options. So I had a lot of different shoes, and yeah.
You're so silly. So when you gave the stuff that you gave to your bridesmaids, like obviously you said you had the flowers made, so they brought the bouquets. Then you had the foot jewelry, obviously. Looking funny. I'm about to pull up here.
We had what else had to come down? I had to give somebody a box of mirrors because I had like the flat round mirrors for the.
Oh, so you did that. I remember when you talked about that. So
yeah. I remember we talked about it. So I did the flat mirrors, and then I got the battery operated lights. They're actually decor now in this junky room. Yeah. But the lights were on each table with just like some crystallized kind of like rock. Yeah, this is all wedding stuff that I don't know what I'm gonna do with now. But
it's like, what do I do with all this? Right?
All these little purple rocks and petals, rose petals, things like that. I've even got these extra things. These were in the bags too, in sickness and health.
Oh.
Yeah, and we put like.
Did you get those from the Wish app?
No, actually, I got those from Amazon.
Did you just do Prime and then just for Prime and everything?
We've always had Prime.
Yeah.
Prime users, but yeah, we did that.
And then look, I'm looking at your pictures, trying to see what I can. The Mr. and Mrs. the purple. Did you bring that
Oh,
on top of your cake? Sorry, your cake topper.
My grandmother ordered it. Yes, she ordered it for the cake topper, and she brought that down.
What about your linens? Did that come with the resort? Did the resort do
Um,
those?
it's like that rosette kind of like silver on our table that we
Mm-hmm.
had. Borrowed that from a friend of mine that does events. He does events, and he let me take it down to Jamaica. But everything else, the resort, all the other linens, the resort provided. But our specific linen for him and I, we brought from home. Who brought
Okay.
that down? I don't even remember who brought some of this stuff down. All of the flip flops. Yep, we split the flip flops up because we went to Old Navy when they were having like their dollar flip flop sale, and we bought a bunch of flip flops because I'm thinking, all right, people are gonna think it's a wedding. They're not gonna understand it's on the beach, and they're gonna come in their heels. So we had like this white basket with white flip flops and teal blue flip flops and purple flip flops and some silver flip flops, just for those who kind of wanted to grab them and throw them on, and they were like tied with a note inside of this big white wicker basket.
Did you bring the basket, or did the
Yes.
you brought a wicker basket?
Yeah, it's not that big. It's actually this little thing right here.
That's kind of, you put that in the suitcase.
Yeah. This.
Does it push it like it looks sturdy? Like you couldn't have smushed that down, or I guess you just put stuff in it and then put it in the suitcase.
Just put stuff in it and then put it in the suitcase.
Oh, that's cute. That's funny.
I forgot that I had this in here. I'm like trying to figure out
What's in it? Look, yeah, open it up. What's in there? Where's your dress?
The jewelry, these pins. We had like these pins in our hair because I don't know if you noticed, we all did the halo braid. Another pair of earrings.
No, I haven't seen. Oh, actually, now that I'm looking, I can kind of see it a little bit.
Yeah, we all did they all did the halo braid just to kind of help with the humidity and keeping a nice hairstyle. So the halo braid actually worked well for everyone, and they all got it done that morning. Some of them got it done before they came down. It just depends.
Yeah, how did your so who did your hair?
My mom. My mom actually has a shop. It's called Locks Expressions. It's in Prince George's County, and she did everything.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to spend. Did she? So because there's curly. So did she do that the day before, a couple days before? Did you?
So I
have it knotted or?
Yeah, I went down to Jamaica with pipe cleaners in my hair. That's how I got those curls. Yeah, pipe cleaners. So I had the pipe cleaners in that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because the welcome party was the Thursday night, and I don't know. I didn't even take them out for the welcome party. I took them out the next day because I knew the humidity was going to make them drop. So took them out and then went to my mom's room, or she came to my room and she pinned it up, and we went from there. Then my grandmother, she has a shop too. So she helped, and one of my girlfriends, one of the bridesmaids, helped to do everyone's halo braid.
Mm-hmm. So it was a family affair. You brought your beauty team with you.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, pretty much.
I love that. love that. I'm funny. I've got. I don't know why I'm looking up. I have. What? No, actually, I want to do a little bit of a timeline thing. So you arrived Tuesday, and then you didn't have your stuff, so you guys slept. I'm assuming luggage and family arrived the next day.
Yeah. Yep.
What did you guys do that day? The next day?
Got up, went to go get breakfast. Put our feet in the water because that's all we could do. Just kind of walked around the resort. I want to say just ate, ordered room service until the luggage arrived. And then we were able to like take showers and change our clothes. And then we just ended up hanging out with the guests as they started arriving. So
cool. And then had you already packed up did you already assemble your welcome bags before you came?
Yes. No, we did that.
You did that Thursday.
We did that Thursday. We had like a team of some of the bridesmaids come in, and literally we was like a assembly line. It was an assembly line. We was just dropping stuff in the bags, left and right, left and right, left and right. Yeah, we did all of that. Once we got there.
And you had your welcome event.
Yes, and it was themed. We asked everyone to wear the colors of the Jamaica flag. So it was really, really nice. Everyone had on green, black, or yellow. Of course, I wore a white dress. I don't know if I sent you any of those pictures.
No, I'm going to get those though. We need those.
So it was themed. It was at like, and part of my wedding package included that. So it was kind of cool. Like the wedding package that we picked from Royalton included that welcome and had like some cocktail drinks and some appetizers and things like that. And what we did was it was only an hour. It's about an hour and a half, just like a meet and greet pretty much, with drinks and food, and introduced one of my girlfriends. She hosted it. She was like the MC. She introduced all of the bridesmaids and the groomsmen. Did we do that? I want to say we did that. Those who were there. Because, of course, we had some people who were coming in Thursday. Well, no, Friday morning.
Oh, like wedding day morning.
Yeah. But for the most part, we introduced everyone at that event. It was really nice.
And then you had your wedding day.
Yes, wedding day. All I kept saying was, don't rain, because it was raining in the forecast. So I woke up, and the first thing I did was I was talking to Felicia, my best friend that passed away. I was like, Felicia, good morning, girl. I know you're going to be here with us in spirit today. Let's just make sure that we don't get no rain. And literally, it was just like sunny all day long. It was hot. I want to say it got cloudy at one point, but I don't recall us getting any rain at all. So it was pretty cool. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
I had to have my coffee yet.
Well, so obviously everybody came, you did all that, you guys got married. Yay, amazing. What time was the wedding? Do you remember?
4 p.m., but we didn't get started till like 4:30, but it was 4 p.m. We didn't get started till 4:30. My bridesmaids were on their P's and Q's. One of my bridesmaids, Micah, she was known like as the drill sergeant. She was getting all the guys in check. Apparently, the guys they were missing things, and they had to leave the resort like 2 hours before the wedding and go get shirts and belts and things. I'm like, yeah, no, they didn't tell me this until afterwards.
I was just about to say, did they tell you?
No.
Okay, good. So
I found out when we got back home.
Good.
I found out when we got back. I'm like, are you serious? And my girlfriend Micah was like, she literally she was having a moment. She was having a moment. So it was pretty cool.
That's pretty good. Like, yeah, I love that. That they were able, you had that. Yeah, we heard about a lot of stuff that happened later on. And that's like, you have great friends that aren't going to bring that to you right then and there.
Yeah. I mean,
handle that.
Bridesmaids who came in the room and she was like, let me just have your phone. And I was like, why? You don't need your phone. Everyone is here. And she literally just took my phone from me.
You're like, okay.
Yeah. You need to relax. All day long. We had fun. We had lots and lots of fun.
Is there anything that you would have done differently?
From a wedding day perspective, like the day of?
Wedding planning and wedding day. Let's do both.
Well, definitely from the planning perspective, what I mentioned earlier with the whole picking an organization or a travel agent that would
help with flights.
Yeah, that would be big. The makeup artist had no issues with the makeup artist. I think the color scheme turned out great, although we did have some hiccups with the dresses. Like, we ordered the dresses, of course, from someplace international, overseas, and the dresses all came in and were small. So we ended up having to do like switching of dresses. Like
you put this one on, you try this one?
You're going to have to stand here, because we wanted it to be whoever, like if you had on a light purple dress, the groomsmen that you were walking with had on that light purple tie. That was the goal, but it didn't really work out to that. But the theme was shades of purple. Clearly you can see that we had all different shades of purple. So I think take exact measurements is something that we would do differently moving forward, because we just went like whatever size you wear, but we should have like got the bridesmaids to get exact
Like pay
measurements.
attention to the actual size
The
charts.
bust size, the width, and all of the other stuff to order the correct dress. If I could go back, try to spend more time with all of my guests at the reception. I did not get a chance to do that, even though I may have saw them the next day or the day before. But if I can go back, I would spend more time with all of my guests at the reception, because I just didn't do that. It was just so much going on, and the party started going, and the food was coming, and someone dropped their glass, and I stepped on it, and I cut my foot.
Do you know who dropped the glass?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. At least, so I'm asking you that because that happened at our wedding, but we don't know who dropped the glass. Yeah. Somebody dropped the glass and didn't say anything, and then a friend ended up cutting her foot. So, yeah. And my whole thing is who dropped the glass? Like, hello, who dropped the glass? And just, you're not in the club, so yeah. That's why I'm like, who dropped the glass? Just so yeah. But anyway,
we know who did it.
And you cut your foot,
and I cut my foot. Yeah, but of course my friends made fun of it. Literally, they did. It was like, you're bleeding on your wedding day. You're bleeding on your wedding day. It was crazy. I swear, it was crazy, but it was fun. We had a lot of fun, despite the heat, because it was humid. We had a ball.
Yeah. What is the best thing about a destination wedding for you?
To me, the memories. There's just you can be able to look back and recall all of the intricate details or specific details, both fun moments, crazy moments. And to me, you want your wedding celebration to be memorable, and that was a memorable experience, from beginning to end. And again, of course, being able to celebrate with your close family and friends multiple days. Like the next day we got up and we did breakfast with everyone, although somebody decided to send us room service the day after the wedding, and literally all of this food came to the room. I think it was the best man. All of this food came to the room, which was fine. We were fine. I'm like, who sent us all of this food? And then we did some excursions the next day. That was the second big hiccup, because during the excursion, right at the tail end, the entire time I kept telling my husband, I was like, there's something in my air. I kept telling everyone, there's something in my air. There's something. No one's like, you're just hot. There's no one believed me. Like, no one believed me that there was something in my air. I kept feeling something like it was a net, because there was like nets and like mosquitoes and stuff flying around. And it turned out that one of my girlfriends finally just said, sit down. And she took a bottle of water and she poured the water in my air. And when I tipped over, this yellow spider came out of my air. Girl, oh me.
Are you serious?
When I say I flipped out, it was just like, the water is leaking down the side of your face. And I went like this, and I saw that. I was like, oh my God, I freaked out that whole time.
I told y'all I got something in my ear.
Nobody wanted to. And of course, my sister joked about it. She was like, it laid eggs in your air. It's not all out yet. I'm like, yeah, that was the second highlight.
What was the excursion? Where'd y'all go?
There was like multiple. We had some people that went to Dunn's Rivers Falls. Some people went to like the Luminous Lagoon. Then there was some people who we ended up kind of like going into town and then going to the Bob Marley Museum. So this spider managed to crawl into my ear somewhere during that Bob Marley Museum.
Okay. So did you make those arrangements? Or did they make their own arrangements for the...
Some people made their own. The resort had people that would make them. Again, prior to our best man really took the initiative to sending out information to people about excursions and trying to plan and orchestrate something. So yeah.
Okay. And so you are familiar with the podcast. You
Yeah.
are an actual listener. So how would you define a bride friend?
To me, a bride friend is someone who, of course, this person is your friend, but someone who you can kind of relate to with what you're going through as a bride in this process, because it's a serious process. It's a whole nother can of worms, and of course you don't experience it until you're actually planning a wedding. But that person or those persons who are on your team who understand every single little detail. They're willing to help, give advice, support, kind of jump in wherever needed. That is my definition of a bride friend. And you were definitely a bride friend. Even though we, didn't even, have the first time to meet face to face, whatever the case may be. But whenever I reached out to Omi, there was always, an email response with a suggestion. So that you are the true definition of a bride friend. And I see why you do this. And I was greatly, greatly appreciative of it.
Oh, well, I appreciate you and thank you. I finally got you on here and you've given it all. So I appreciate that. I'll reach out. We'll put all of your stuff on the show notes for real. And I'll let you know in ahead when it's happening. And yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'll do like a little video ahead of time and then show people share your video. And then if anybody has questions, I might be able to like send you the questions and kind of do like a little, from
Yeah,
Jamellah.
definitely. And then there's also like some wedding clips that I could send you. Like, so
Yeah, the candids. Send me some candids.
I don't know if I sent you those. Like, there's 2 videos that the actual DJ put together. They're out there on YouTube and they're on Instagram.
Okay.
But a lot of people really, really like those because it just kind of like captured all of the moments. They were really neat. So there's 2 of them. One of them is a little crazy because it's from the actual reception. But there's one that's actually nice. Like you can see the front of the hotel going into the hotel. It was really nice. The DJ was amazing.
I do have that clip, I think. And I was just about to say 876. You've said great things, so let's shout them out right quick.
876 Sounds was amazing. They won't let you down. If I can bring them here to the States to do an event for me, I would do that for them. It's oh gosh. Married couple, they own this business. They bring out an MC. If you need an MC, Randy is the wife and Ryan, I believe, is the husband. But they're great. 876 Sounds.
Yay, thanks guys. And thank you, Jamellah.
Oh, thank you for having it. This was awesome. I was looking forward to doing this. As I was listening to all of the earlier, I'm like, that's going to be me. One of these days. Bam, here we have it.
Exactly. You are here.
Right.
Well, enjoy. I know you guys are about to do your party tomorrow. So happy Father's Day, Patrick. Poe.
Yes, Poe. Poe is the nickname. Yep.
All right, so have fun. I'll be in touch.
Okay, thanks so much. Yes, definitely let me know if you need anything.
I absolutely will.
Have a good day.
You
Stay
too.
Cool.
You too. Thanks.
Yay!
Okay, so that is my interview with Jamellah. So thank you so very much for watching. If you ever have any questions, drop them in the comments. Any details, including a mini photo gallery of Jamellah's wedding, is at DESTILAND waiting for you. So that link is in the description below. And yes, thank you for watching Desti TV. I will see you guys next week. If you are new, I hope that you've hit that subscribe button so that I will definitely see you next week. So yes, I'm wishing you all the best week of your life and reminding you to have the time of your life, planning the best days of your life. Bye guys.